I will make 2024 great again. This is my 2023 journal and it almost fulfilled entire year. And for 2024, I got 2. This is bought by my company and for my work use. And this is bought by myself for my YouTube journey only. So think back my entire 2023. No matter physically or mentally, I quite fulfilled with my work, my study, and my YouTube journey. So it's December now, time to talk about my 2024. Hi guys, if you are new here, 안녕하세요. My name is York. 欢迎来到我的频道. Welcome to my channel to talk with a half Korean and half Chinese guy. So this video today will be different from the previous videos which I post regarding language learnings. This is my first goal setting video. So I'm going to share with you how I set goals for 2024 to maintain my productivity and efficiency to balance my YouTube video with my full-time job and other stuff in my life. I have set a bunch of goals I wish to achieve in 2024, and I required myself I must to set goals before entering a new year, because there is a major difference with planning before and after a new year start. So I'm going to talk about how I set goals with systematic 4 principles and how I use those principles to apply my 5 aspects in my life, which is my study, YouTube, work, health, and my family. So for the first principle is visualize your goals. When I'm planning something, I used to grab a pen to drawing something or make notes on my plain paper. This is quite beneficial to present my ideation process, and I can literally see physically my goal which I decided to do, and it's easy to track my goals. And the second is identify and divide your goals as output-based goals and input-based goals. Okay, what does it mean? So getting improvement and get rid of our comfort zone to change positively, it must be required you to learn a new skills and knowledge. And in the meantime, you need to make a result come out or quit some bad habits from the current you. For example, if your goal is being a YouTuber or a content creator in 2024, you'll be learn like writing skills, video filming, video editing, and designing all this stuff. And all of those are literally input-based goals, which you don't have before, but with time going, you have. So it more focus on the process. On the contrary, for the output-based goals, being a YouTuber is also requires you like communication skills or requires you come out with a quality content. Moreover, it requires you like quit the bad habits like do not drink alcohol too much because you need to maintain a clear brain to do ideation and creating stuff. Let's actually remove a negative stuff from the current you, and it's more focused on the final results. So identify and divide down your goals as input-based goals and output-based goals can help you to make it more clear about your goals before you start and make it more actionable before you start it. Principle 3 is 80-20 rules. I have mentioned so many times about the 80-20 rules in my past few videos because it does work well on what we learn. Think about what is the key 20% of your goals can affect 80% of your final results. Once you after find the key goals, the rest of goals, even though it's not be done so well, but the major goal will be achieved very well overall. And the principle 4, last one, is tracking and reflection. Once settle down your goal, instead of just put your goals in the end of your year, keep tracking and reflecting by yourself in a certain frequency. This principle can be combined with principle 1, visualization. You can make some marks and record it, let you realize what you should do further and adjust your directions to achieve that goals. Because idea is never comes out with fully formed, you need to do action on it to reflect it to make it perfect. So let's talk about my first goal regarding my language learning. I'm a trilingual speaker, Korean, Chinese, and English, and in this new year I want to learn Japanese and French as well. To be honest, I already started, but I want to learn more systematically to get a certain level, which is beginner level. I know even learn one language is quite a challenge, but learn 2 languages at the same time, which is totally different culture and grammar system, is quite harder, but I studied Japanese because I have unfair advantage. Korean and Japanese have quite a similar grammar system and structure, especially the honorifics. So Japanese keigo is quite equal to like Korean 존댓말. And Chinese character, I already know the Chinese character, so it will be help me to much more easier to learn Japanese kanji. So I think this unfair advantage can help me to save time to learn Japanese, right? I hope so. I hope. And I learned French is mainly because of this guy. He's Ethan. We are good friends each other and he's also my housemate. Both of us met us quite a long time in a day, so I have more opportunity to speak French with him. So I'm quite lucky and he's really nice and he's willing to teach me French learning stuff, and sometimes he will bring some friends to our house to have a party and all of them must speak French and I have opportunity to speak with them, because you know it's tough to learning a language but you have no one to talk with that language. But he is just next to me. So setting a goal and do action on it should be with a right person in right time and right place. So for me, there is no better time to study French right now for this year. So the next I should do is applying 4 principles to this goal. So the first is visualize our goals on our journey or whatever 2024 visions. The second is identify what is the output-based goals and input-based goals. So for learning language, input-based goal, it will be I need to learn more vocabularies to get the meaning and the pronunciation of that language. Output-based goals, I can use Japanese or French to use my daily life to communicate with someone. And third step is applying 80-20 rules. So I don't need to be crazy to learn all words in 1 year, that's impossible. So what I should do is pick the most important 20% of vocabularies, which is most important for daily use. That's enough. So for example, I can just study 3,000 words because I learned Chinese and English. I knew it because understanding 3,000 words is quite enough for daily use. So for output-based goals, I don't need to be professional like a native speaker. Instead, set goals like I can use Japanese to talk about enemies, or I use French to talk about weather or order food. So the last one is tracking our goals. Write it down and to reflection by myself every single week. What should I do further to reach the goals? So the language learning goals is finished setting and ready to go, just like this. So next, let's talk about my YouTube goals. I just started this channel and treated it seriously just early of this November. Since I posted my first video, I didn't expect my view can more than 50 because I just have 23 subscribers at the beginning. Even didn't expect someone subscribe me because I knew it's not gonna be work at the beginning, but the result is quite amazing. The first video I got 1k views and I got 200 subscribers just within 5 videos posted, which is totally beyond my expectation. Thank you for everyone. So my goal in 2024, I'm gonna reach to 100k subscribers. I know this is tough. I never imagined this number before, but I still decide to aim high because I know when you are working on it, you will always outperform a safer goal. Even if I fail trying to achieve my big goal in 2024, but I still most likely to make more progress than when I was in a safer zone as a small goal. I running my YouTube channel and it motivates me a lot, but I realize on the way of my making videos on YouTube, I always focus on the final result on it, which is the subscriber numbers, but this is totally out of my control. The only thing I can control is the process of the content creating. So when I set goals for YouTube in 2024, instead of just I want to get 100k, I should focus on the more input side goals about to improve myself. Reading more books widely because I don't want to limit by myself in a certain field, and absorb more ideas and keep grinding of my quality of the content creation and my video editing skills. And the most important, storytelling. It can help me to create more engaging content to give more value to you. When I decided to do YouTube, I know this is a lifelong journey for me and I still have a long way to go. So I literally have a notebook for YouTube only for 2024. I will fulfill it for the pending new year and I will make a video about my 2024 YouTube journey. See you then. For my health, I currently do exercise every single day, but next year I plan to be trained more systematically, especially my quads with visible abs and back. Yes, for me, I think someone with muscles, especially the abs and chest and back or arms, I think it's pretty cool, no matter male or female. I think it really looks so confident. And I am long way to go, I'm still skinny I think. In the past few months, I think I'm pretty consistently to go to the gym every single day to do some exercise. But given to I need to leave time to do my content creation for my YouTube, I just give myself half an hour to go to the gym. You maybe ask, what you can do just within half an hour? But for me, I do it is better than do nothing, right? And at that stage, I don't wish to see the results so immediately when I go to the gym. So after work, instead of just laying on the bed scrolling the phone to watch the unnecessary reels or shorts, go to the gym consistently can help me to relax the dopamines via movement in the gym. For example, if I do muscle training of my arms, my brain doesn't tell me my arm is strong. It's telling me I am strong. So it can help me to keep motivated with a quite positive way, and it supported me keep doing my content creation after work. So it is also one of my secret how I can do my content creation, which is my YouTube site, while I have a full-time work at the same time. I mentioned many times about my work in the previous videos, but I didn't talk about too much about the specific content about it. I currently work in education industry as a consultant, and the majority of my time is provide education consultant service for the international student worldwide. Yes, this is why I always sitting on the chair all the time in the office. So as my personality, I do not really want to face in the screen all the time. You know, I want to talk and communicate with international students. So my goal in 2024 is I aim to do more marketing side combined with online or offline to engage more international students and connecting with different business partners, as well as like universities or institute like education provider side. So if you are interested about this, just leave comments and let me know. I can make a one day of work routine like this stuff vlog. And the last one is the goal of my family relationship. You may be curious why family relationship can be one of my major goals in entire 2024, because it's due to my unique family background. Both of my parents are based in South Korea, and they are working and supporting the family since they have a child. And I was raised by my grandparents from my mother's side in China when I was just 6 years old. And this is why I just started to learn Chinese when I was just 6 years old, which I mentioned in the previous videos. The thing you don't know is when I was first time to see my father face to face was when I was graduated at elementary school. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it is true. So far, you maybe understand I didn't have many opportunities to see my parents face to face and accompany with them. And the last time I met my parents was just before the COVID-19 pandemic. No, it's not almost, it's already 4 years. So my goal in New Year is no matter how busy I am, I must to pick a time to spend the time with my family, because the family shapes who I am and financially supported me. So with I growing as an independent adult, I realize even though we are meeting online remotely every single week, but I still have less time to meet them face to face in the future. So it becomes one of my major goals in 2024. So I hope you can find the value from this video and apply on it to your own goal setting, prepare for 2024 if you have no clues. And the most important, I hope you can be happy when you make a progress towards your meaningful goal, to be who you want to be. Let's make 2024 great again, and Merry Christmas!
You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries?